So I went to Why Don't We concert. Hey guys, what's up? It's just me, Vanessa G, and I'm here with How I Met Why Don't We experience video, because a lot of you guys are going to one of their shows and have a lot of questions. So I'm gonna answer all the questions and basically tell you how it went down, how I met them, and how the experience went. First off, it is worth the money because I know it's expensive. To meet them, it's like $177 with a GA ticket already included, and then Limelight is like $300. And I got VIP because Limelight was sadly sold out. They only had like 30 tickets for Limelight, so it wasn't that many people, but I wasn't one of those 30 to get one on time. Basically how it went down, I got there around 2 o'clock. The line was really long. They ended up letting us in at 3:30. Okay, so we're in line right now. These are my friends.
Hey, I look like crap, but I mean that's fine.
And we all have VIP one.
Vanessa's like the Zach just walked by. Casper, Casper. That's what people call him now.
Caspery.
Got it.
All right.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
You guys want to get crazy? I mean.
And, they called Limelights first. Limelights went in first, obviously, and then I was maybe the 6th person with me and 3 other of my friends. We're 6 people in line for us to do that. And they scanned our J tickets, and then we had to check in to get our VIP. Like, they had to ask for our IDs and stuff like that. So I gave them my driver's license, and they checked me in for 1 ticket, and then they gave me these goodies.
I don't want a girl who gets a car for her sweet 16, or spends a stack of dollar bills on a limousine. I want a girl who...
I thought it was pretty cool because you have to activate the little watches, and it was pretty neat, so there's that. Once we went inside, they were setting up the merch table in the very back section, and I did pick up a few items. Well, I only picked up 2 items. I only spent $80, $50 for the hoodie and then $30 for the regular t-shirt. When we were in line, Christina, aka Beauty Chickie, came out, and so did Reese, Ryan, and Mama Heron. They all came out, but we weren't allowed to get out of line to take pictures with them because then we'd have to be sent to the very back, and then considering how long the line was, I highly doubt anyone was gonna get out of line to go take a picture with them. Once I got towards the front of the line, you can start seeing like their shadows, like their silhouettes or whatever, like the flash, and you can see like where they're standing, where everybody's standing. And everyone just started freaking out, like, oh my god, I saw them, and blah, 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 blah.
Realization's hitting us right now.
We're about to meet Why Don't
right
We?
Right there, like right behind that thing.
Catherine's puppy.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I look like a coconut. What the heck?
I'm scared. Like,
They're right there. I'm gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
they're literally
guys, we're
like
getting-
3.
we're
They're
so
like 3
close.
feet away from us right now.
They're 5
Hold on, I can't even flip the camera.
They're right there. You can see them. You can see them. Like right there. Like right there. Oh my god. I can hear Zach. Wait. Zach.
Tyler Seavey, aka Daniel's brother, or a management assistant, kind of like, was standing there calling everybody up at one at a time, and I did take a picture with him. He was pretty chill. He was smiling, because not most people smile in pictures, but he was smiling. We weren't allowed to take pictures or videos with our phones or anything like that because it didn't come with the VIP package. Like, you're only allowed to take the professional photo, the VIP photo op. And so we just had to wait in line behind, and we like got to see the boys and everything. And then I was next. Before I went on, or not went on, but like went to go meet them and stuff, I hit record on my phone, and I put my phone in my pocket so I can hear the whole conversation that me and the boys were having and all that kind of stuff. So I'll go ahead and play that for you guys.
Come grab my leg here. Then Jack, come grab this one. No,
Back right there. Oh, what is it?
So when I got there, Jack had his hands out already, like getting ready to hug me because I was debating like, oh my gosh, I don't know who to hug first. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then Jack had just had his hands out, just looking right at me like, I was like, oh, okay, I'll hug Jack first. So I hugged Jack, and he wrapped his leg around me, like just one. And I thought that was kind of weird. I was like, okay. So then I hugged Zach, and then he did the same thing. And I was like, okay. Then I hugged Jonah. Jonah gave the best hugs in the world. So if Jonah's one of your favorites, then you should be excited for his hug, because his hug is so tight and secure, and it was just, oh my god, it was amazing. Next was Corbin, and he also wrapped his leg around me. So I was just like, oh my god, y'all are so weird. And they started laughing. And then I hugged Daniel, and honestly, I can't remember if Daniel did it or not. I don't think he did, but I wasn't sure, because Daniel is my favorite along with Jonah. Jonah's also my favorite, but he's like my second favorite, so I don't know. But I know Jonah and Daniel didn't do it to me. Or I can't remember if Daniel did it to me, but I know Jonah didn't do it to me. After we did that, I told him that I had already had a pose for us, because everyone was just standing there and all that kind of crap. And it would be best, like, if you have a pose in mind, like, you have to tell them, or they're not gonna do it, or like, just have it ready and like get ready, like, to tell them, because it went by really fast. And I was like, oh my god, no, I want more time with them. But no, it literally lasted maybe like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, around that time. And I was so sad. I was like, oh. So make every time you have with them count. And like I said, dude, I didn't like hit record, and you can hear all the conversations and everything like that. Then after the picture was finished, they were talking about, oh my god, that was amazing, boss. How did you come up with that? That was really cool. Like, it wasn't like any pose you've done with fans before, and all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, oh, I just thought about it, because like there's 5 of y'all. So I was walking away, and as I was walking away, Zach comes behind me, he grabs me and he pulled me back, and he said, bye, have a nice day, I love you. And then he kissed me on the cheek. And honestly, I was not expecting that at all, but I'm not sure if he did that to everyone or anything like that. I started walking out, and I went around the corner, and then there was a curtain, and Daniel pops out the curtain and said, hey, I love you. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then so we just had our own little conversation there, and then I walked away, and then we went to the stage area before they came out, and I was second row, which was good because yay. And I was in the second row when I got there, and then after everyone started coming in, they started pushing and stuff, so I ended up being pushed to the barcade, to the very front. And I was already there, but like there was a space in between these two girls that I could see through. But when we got pushed, I like got pushed really hard into like the cage thing, so I was like right there. So I mean, I didn't mind that I was at the front, but the fact that someone had their elbows in my back, like I was being shoved from this side and then shoved from this side, and like I almost fell over, and it was like crazy because like everyone kept pushing, and it was because there were 3,000 people behind us, because that capacity was sold out, and it was about 3,000 to 4,000 people, and then the show was like, whew, packed. Around 7 o'clock, 7:30ish, Eben came out and performed. He performed his Finally EP and his new single Lambo. He was probably sweating so much, like I feel like some people could like feel his sweat when he would like shake his hair or whatever, because he was like dancing like crazy. He was hyped up, he was jumping, he was yelling, he was waving his hands all the way around. And so I was in the front, so I got really good angles in the camera, and like he was like really close. Basically how close I am to this camera is how close I was to Evan. After he was done performing, he called out for the boys and was like, hey, I think they're ready for you guys. And then everyone started screaming really loud. Maybe about 30 minutes later, before like they came on, like some people were buying merch and stuff, and I bought mine right before Evan came on, like before it got crowded. Me and my 3 friends took turns going back and forth to go buy merch. So 3 of my friends went first, and then I went, or no, 2 of them, because one of them didn't get merch. So I went, and when I went, I saw Christina. She was in the vlog.
To the vlog, what is your channel name? Just Me, Vanessa G. That goes so well. Yo, what up, vlog? We're here at Why Don't We Invitation Tour, Dallas, and we're gonna have a great time today, and we're gonna party. And I'm wearing stiletto heels right now, and I'm probably gonna die when I'm dancing, but it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna be partying all day, so yeah.
Then I took pictures with Reese, Ryan, and Mama Heron because they were there, and Christina ended up being able to take the picture. She was like, "Aw, family picture, ha," because Zach is from Dallas. The boys performed at a little past 8 o'clock. They started off with Air of the Night.
especially for you. Switching racks on new chain. 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 I am not surprised. I am not surprised. Trying to optimize and monopolize. Switching racks on new chain. Switching racks on new chain. Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Their encore was Trust Fund Baby.
What the hell are the bad things? I want to make that transfer. Not even money don't work. Shopping till you drop in the town. I want a smart girl, smarter than her father. Someone who will let her go to fit in the crowd.
And then the lights went dark, which signified that that was officially the end of the show, but not much happened after that. And that's the end of today's video. That was literally all that happened. Any more questions that you guys have, you guys can always DM me or Snapchat me or DM me on Twitter or any kind of stuff like that. All my social media is right there, or it will be down in the link description box below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you like this video or to see my face some more, even though it's kind of a mess. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time, and bye.